Good morning, Michelle here, My Crazy Workout. We are on home workout number 10. Can you believe it? We've hit double digits. You're like, yay! I don't know, we should have confetti dropping from the ceiling. I don't know, whatever. I am going to give you a total body cardio workout today. I played around with the jump rope Saturday morning. Yeah, it was Saturday morning because my jump rope mat came. I got a mat. I was using my yoga mat out front, and because this one's too big, I do it right at our front porch and right at the sidewalk, so it's very narrow. So if I take this one out, I either have to fold it up several times, and then it's like too thick. So I ended up getting a mat that would fit on the sidewalk out there, so that I could do it, because I keep shredding my yoga mat every time the rope hits it, so not cool. But I played around with it. It's okay if you don't have a jump rope. You can do mountain climbers, you can do jumping jacks, you can jog in place, whatever you want to do. It's entirely up to you. You can mimic the jump rope without the jump rope. Jump ropes are super inexpensive, so you can even pick one up at the store. If you can find one. I was at the store the other day and I couldn't believe that the aisle where they kept all the fitness stuff the shelves were empty, because everybody's looking for something. But if you can find a jump rope, that's, pick one up. It's nice to have good cardio. Otherwise, you can just jog in place. It doesn't matter. I don't have a lot of equipment this morning. I figured since I was out front doing the majority of it, I figured it's very light. I do have my sandbag because we are going to do 1 3-minute countdown 2 times through. So I'm using my sandbag for that. But if you don't have a sandbag, it's okay. Actually, it's a water bag. There's no sand in it. If you don't have that, you can use a weight. It doesn't matter. Just pick the size that you want. Only for the second part of it, because the first part will be more like a cardio. So we'll get into that. We are going to get started. We're going to do a thigh warm-up, and we're going to do an arm burnout in the video. I grabbed 2 of my cans of beans from the pantry. I was going to show you that even with the thighs, you're not going to need heavy weights. I probably won't use any weights for the thighs because it is a warm-up. But if you want to, you can grab them. If you don't have any dumbbells, you can grab, I have bigger cans. I only had 1 big can of Bush's baked beans, so I didn't have 2 of them to be able to hold. They would be a little bit heavier than the smaller 14.5-ounce cans. But it's resistance, and if you don't need a lot of weight. If you are focusing on those muscles and really contracting them, you don't need a lot of weight to be able to feel it work, and they'll be sore and tired when you're done. So I will cue you on all of that, but I will show you, and I brought out smaller weights. A lot of the stuff that I'm going to do is with lighter weights, and it's more about doing the move correctly and not using momentum. So you don't need heavy weights to do the workout. I got crazy, and I did put a band on when I was jumping rope for the one circuit that I did, because I didn't want to have to stop in between the jump rope and grab the band and try and get it on. So I just kept the band on so that after I did the jump rope, I could jump right into the move with the band. Okay, you don't have to, it's an option. It's entirely up to you. Work at your fitness level and take breaks when you need to. Going to do a warm-up, and then we will get started. So march it out. And the first thing we're going to do, like I said, is a thigh warm-up, and there's 4 exercises. So we're going to do 20 seconds on, and then it is a 5-second rest to get into the next move, and then we're going to keep going. I was going to do 20 with no rest and do the 4 exercises and give you a break in between, but we are going to go through all 12 rounds doing it that way, since you're going to get 5 seconds. March it wide. I think it sounded good. We're going to see. We're going to plant the feet, deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale Everything's creaking and cracking on me. Exhale. Hold it here, toe taps, right and left. Tap it out. You can bend the knees and squat a little. And as we get a little more warmed up, you'll be able to get lower and tap. If you are not near a wall for one of the exercises, it's okay. I will show you, you can tap to an imaginary wall. You don't need the wall, you just need the movement for it's gonna be a squat and you're gonna press over and tap the wall. Reach the arms up overhead. Let's warm it up. Oh, I hear everything crunching on me as I reach my shoulders up. I did do a little yoga this morning to loosen everything up. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna reach it across the chest right here. Reach over, sweep it across. I should have put shorts on. There was a nice breeze going out there when I was setting up the camera, but there isn't anything under here. 4, 3, engage the core. 2, and 1. Pull the arms down, heels back. Four, 3, 2, pulling the knees up, pull the arms down to the knees. Down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out. And we're going to take it into a little jog. You can go side to side if you want. 4, 3, 2, butt kicks right here. Kick it back. Kick the legs back. And you can do this in your jump rope, or you can hop side to side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels to the front. Heel. 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out. Woo! Gonna lock my watch in place. Plant the feet. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more time and you're gonna lower that right hand to the floor. Twist, straighten up that left leg. Reach that left arm to the ceiling. Now from here, walk the right leg out. Keep that left foot planted. Feel that inner thigh stretch. Turn over to the right. And you're gonna raise up and down. Lift and lower. Calf stretch. If you wanna stay down, you press back and down. Press it back, lift in. You can do either. We're just stretching out that calf. 2, hold it here. Drop the knee. Come up into a high lunge. Drop it down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Turn front. Deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Plant the left hand. Reach the right arm up. Straighten out that right leg. Straighten out that right arm. Bend that left knee. Drop the right arm down, walk it over to the left. Keep that foot on the floor. And you're gonna turn over left side. And you're either gonna go back and forth, or you're gonna go up and down. Lift up. 4, 5, 6, 7, hold it up. Right here, drop the knee down, down. Hold it here. Drop the hands down, press back, downward facing dog. Walk out the feet. Hold that right foot down, stretch out the calf all the way into the hamstrings. Now press that left foot down. Now go back and forth, right, left, right, left. Come up on both toes, press the butt back, hop forward to the hands, plant the hands, flat back, monkey pose, tuck the head, roll it back up one vertebrae at a time. Deep breath, inhale and exhale. That warm up, like I said, if you want to hold weights, you can hold weights. We are going to go through all 4 exercises 3 times through, no break. This is a warm-up. We want to fatigue the legs a little bit. That way, when we get into the next moves, you won't need as heavy a weight because you've already pre-fatigued those legs, okay? So, when I hit the timer, we're doing it differently this time. We are starting with the move, and then we are getting the 5-second rest, okay? So the first one, I'm gonna attach it to me. You're gonna do a prisoner squat with an alternating knee lift. If you don't wanna keep your hands behind your head, that's fine, but what you wanna remember is you want to keep the core engaged. So when you squat down, you don't wanna be bending down like this. You wanna be squatting down. If that means you only come to here, that's okay. Keep the core engaged. The more you do this and you strengthen the abdominals and the glutes, the closer you'll be able to drop to the floor. Okay, so when I hit this, we're going. So it's down, knee lift. Next one, when the beeper goes off, we're gonna go onto that right toe. You're gonna do 2 plie pulses and you're gonna turn left and you're gonna do 2 pulse lunges, okay? So you go 2 and turn. Woo. 2 and turn. 2 pulse down, 2 pulse down. 2 plie, 2 reverse. And then we're gonna repeat it with the left leg. So it's 2 pulses, turn right. 2 pulses and turn right. 2 pulses. Last one, we're gonna stay low in front in that plie and we're gonna pulse up. Then we're gonna repeat all of this again. Squeeze up, lower down, squeeze up. Inner thighs and glutes. We're going back to those squats. You can keep your hands up here if you want. So it's squat, knee. Bring your knee up to your elbow. Don't bring your elbow down to your knee. And then you're gonna hold 2 pulses, turn. 2 pulses. And Jory had recommended if being on your toe is too hard, you can either place a weight under that heel or you can just keep your feet on the floor. Inner thigh and glute. Oh, you feeling them? You should be. They should be starting to shake. How many of you grabbed weights to do this because it felt easy? Are you feeling that burn? Whew. Squeeze and pulse up. Pulse it up. Squeeze the inner thighs. Squeeze the glutes. Put your hands back there. Feel them tighten. Or keep them behind your head. We have one more round. Are you ready? Squat, knee. Right toe is up. 2, turn left. 2 pulses, turn left. 2 pulse lunge. Plie pulse, pulse lunge. Feeling it in that inner thigh on the left and the glute on the right. Now left. 2 pulses and turn right. Woo. 2, turn. You can do this as many times as you want to. Awesome thigh burner. You can do it at the end of your workout or at the beginning. But a lot of people don't have a lot of heavy weight. Oh, hold it down. Pulse up. Pulse up. You can stay on the toes if you want. But I'm dropping down and just squeezing up. So I like to do this at the beginning because a lot of people are used to the gym and doing heavy weights, and we're all doing it at home now, and you don't have those weights. So quads, glutes, thighs, everything should be pre-fatigued so that when we go into this next part, which is the jump rope leg circuit, your legs, you won't need a lot of weights. We are starting with the jump rope first, not the 5-second or 10-second break. If you have a band, you want to go ahead and put that band on you now. We are doing 35 seconds of work, 5 seconds to get into place after the jump rope. We're going to do a minute of the leg move, then you get a 10-second break before we start back into that jump rope, okay? We are going to do this 2 times, but after we get through the first 5 exercises, we are going to go to a 3-minute countdown, and then we're going to jump back into the jump rope. So when I hit the timer, we're starting with the jump rope. I'm going to angle so I don't hit the door back here behind me. You don't have to use a band. You don't have to use a jump rope. Woo. Okay, drop that. We are going to do 3 squat walks. Right, 1, 2, stay low, 3, hold it here. 3 to the left, 2, stay low. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to pick up that jump rope and we're going to go again. 3. 1, 2, 3. You don't have to use the band. You don't have to use the jump rope. I'll show you on the second round. 1, 2, 3. 1, stay low. Quads and glutes. Whew. 1, whew. 10 seconds. And we're gonna go again. You can shuffle, you can do heels, you can do high knees. Keep the elbows close to the sides. All right, 2 times. Plie pulse, 1, 2, and out to a side lunge. 1, 2, side lunge. Down, 2, right side lunge. Right side lunge. Down, 2. 1, 2. Side lunge. Press the butt back. Inner thigh. Keep the left foot on the floor. Press into the knife edge of that foot. Feel that in the inner thigh when you come out to that side lunge. Quad of the right leg, inner thigh of the left leg, because you have to press off, land and press off. You can do prisoner, you get a break, and we have it on the left side. You can shuffle. We're going 2 squats. Pulse squats, side lunge left. Two, side lunge left. Whew. Inner thigh, right leg. Foot on the floor. Don't lift that foot. Only lunge out to where you can keep that foot lifted. Press the butt back. Low pulse, side lunge. Low pulse, side lunge. 1, 2, side lunge. 1, 2. We're gonna jump rope again. After that jump rope, if you have a wall, you're gonna have your right side away from the wall. So the left side is closest to the wall. Two pulse squats. Woo! 10-second rest. Jump rope, you ready? Open that mouth and breathe. Okay. If you've got a wall, squat, turn, and tap that wall. If you don't have a wall, you can grab a weight. You know what? I messed up on that, didn't I? No, I didn't. That's right. If you don't have a wall, you can grab a weight. Squat and press out. You get a 10-second break, and then we do jump rope and the other side. Squat and press, obliques, shoulder, glutes. Everybody's got a wall somewhere. Or a couch. Actually, the couch would probably be too low. 10-second break. We have to do that on the left side. Whew, jump rope. Okay, you ready? So I'm gonna go to this side. So you're gonna squat, twist and reach. Engage the obliques. Squat down. If you aren't near a wall, squat, press and punch out. We're not going overhead. We're working the waist and the left obliques with the shoulder. Squat, elbows between the knees if you can. You might not be that low yet. That's all right. This is where I tell you to towel off. I do have my towel to lay down. Not laying down yet. Okay. All right. Alrighty. So we have a 3-minute countdown. You can leave the band on if you want. Let's just go with it, right? So we are going to do a V-hop right. I'm just going to show you. I think it worked well the last time. Turn my bag around. V-hop right, V-hop left. Frog hop in, clean up. Lower down, lunge, and lunge. Hop back. Don't be in a hurry when you hop back to hop back into the V-hop. Engage the core in the plank, tighten it up. Hold, pause, and then we'll start again. So if you don't have a sandbag and you have a kettlebell, that's fine too. Or a dumbbell, sorry. You're going to, as soon as I hit this timer, we're gonna start. I'm gonna show you with the dumbbell first, and then I'll put the dumbbell aside and I'll do the sandbag. But you do whatever you have available to you. You might have a ball. Frog hop, clean up. Then you're gonna go to the side with the reverse lunges. Hop back into your plank. V-hop, V-hop. Hop in. Up. V-hop, V-hop. I gotta get my cueing down. Down. Hop back. V-hop, V-hop. Frog hop. Clean up. Lower it down. Hop back plank. V-hop. Frog hop. Clean up. Side. And then the left side. Plank. V-hop. V-hop. Frog hop. Clean up. Reverse lunge. Go to the side. Down. Hop back. Side with the reverse lunge. Down. Plank. Clean up. Lower down. Plank. Clean up. Down to a plank. V-hop. Clean up. Reverse lunge. Down, plank. Hop right, hop left. Clean. Right, left, plank. Right, left, frog hop. Woo, perfect timing. Okay, we have to go back and do that jump rope and leg circuit. Towel off, grab a drink. Holy cow. Okay, so if you don't have a jump rope, you can mimic it by doing your arms. You can even add those cans in here. Okay, so I'm going to show you cans, dumbbells, whatever you have, no excuses. Nothing, anything but excuses. That's what this one's going to be. Number 10 is anything but excuses. So I'm going to switch the timer. Remember, we're starting with the cardio part. Then you get 5 seconds, and then we do the move. Anything but excuses. You don't need the band. You can skip the band. Keep the elbows at the sides. Circle the arms like you're going rah rah. You can even do high knees. You can do shuffles with the heels. You can do shuffles with the feet. Great for the glutes and the thighs. Woo. You ready? Squat walks. 1, stay low. 2, stay low. 3, jack. 1, 2, 3, jack. 1, 2, 3, low jack. 1, stay low, quads. 1, 2, 3, low jack. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Band on. Killer thighs, right? One, 2, 3. 1. 10-second rest. Grab your cans. That's a 1/4 pound rope. So if you have something that is a 1/4 pound, you can use it. But you know what? The cans work really well. If you want to shuffle, you'll have to do the left leg this time. If you led with the right, it's up to you. Just keep moving. Keep those elbows tucked into the sides. Circle those arms around. I'm breathing. You should be too. All right. Squat, pulse 2 times. 2, side lunge right. 2, side lunge right. You know what? I don't care if you hold a weight, but don't be just up here at your quads. Go low, lunge out. Go low, lunge out. Engage the core. 2, and then lunge out. 2 low, side lunge out. 2 low, side lunge out. 2 down. 2 down, 3 to go, right? 3 more leg moves. I know, I mean, it feels like forever with those bands on, you get a 10-second break. Grab your cans if you don't have jump ropes. I know you got cans because everybody wiped them out at the grocery store. So get your cans. And if you want high knees, you can do high knees. You can do shuffle, side to side twist. Keep moving. That's all you need to do. 2 pulses low, and a side lunge left is next. You get a 5-second break. Put those cans down, or keep them. You might want to keep them. Let's see if you don't have the bands. Squat low. Squat pulse. 2 down. Side lunge left. Keep the knife edge of the foot in the floor. Now, what do I mean by knife edge? I mean the side, the pinky side. All right? Don't lift it up like so and roll in. You want to keep it down and engage that inner thigh. 2 down. Are your quads screaming? Is your butt crying? Thighs should be on fire. 1, 2. We only have 2 more leg exercises. And then that combo. Oh, and then that combo. Whew. You get 10 seconds. Grab your cans or your jump rope, whatever you have. Anything but excuses. You can have anything but excuses today. Maybe you want to hop in place and hold the arms overhead. If you do this, you want to make sure that you're not shrugging your shoulders up. That means your weight's too heavy. You want to relax those shoulders and engage the arms. Contract the muscles. Whatever you want to do, just keep moving. Okay, we have that squat, and we're going to tap right. Squat low. Press out. Press and tap. Be close enough that you can tap the wall. I'm a little bit further away because I'm holding the can. So the can hits the wall before my hand. The can is an extension of my arm. So if you need to start by measuring it up and standing and just reach. You might want to leave that squat out. It's up to you. But remember, contract the right obliques. Squeeze the shoulder as you tap cans. You ready? We have that jump rope. But you're gonna even it up with the left arm. Circle it around. You can go like this if you want. If it feels weird going like this, but you're contracting the biceps as you hold those cans. You're squeezing the elbows into the sides. However you do it, you can be the little engine that could chug, chug. We can do this. We have the left arm squat and left arm press to the wall. Okay, ready? Keep my can since I did it with the right. Twist. Engage the core. Squeeze the butt on the up. Okay, if you don't have the sandbag I showed you, you can use the dumbbell. You can also use the cans. I will show you with the cans one time, and then I'm going to that sandbag because again, this is my workout too. I'm gonna angle it this way because I hopped off the mat and it's slippery because it's humid out here. As soon as I hit the timer, we're going. We're hopping into that plank. Remember, you hold for a second. And then we'll do this hop right and left. Clean up, stand, lunge, and a lunge. Back down. Right, left, hop in, clean up. Lunge, lunge. Hop into that plank. V-hop right. Clean up. Lunge, lunge. Hop right, hop left. Frog hop. Clean up. Back down. Plank. Hop right. Right, left. Plank. Right, left. Right, left. V-hop, frog hop, clean, side lunge, or side twist, reverse lunge, plank, V-hop, clean, reverse lunge, right side, and then left side, plank. Let's finish it out. Don't quit on me. All right, had to run in and get a towel. Okay, so I'm gonna use those cans again for the arms. And we are gonna do an arm circuit before we get into the jump rope arm ab circuit, okay? So again, this is like the thigh warm up at the beginning. This pre-fatigues the arms because you probably don't have the weights that you're used to using at home. It's gonna be 20 seconds on, no rest. There are 4 exercises and we're gonna go through it 3 times to fatigue the arms. And then we will do the circuit with the jump rope or whatever you have. If you have the cans and you're jumping with the cans, great. When I hit the timer, we're gonna go. So we're gonna start with our arms out, palms are facing forward, and we're gonna pulse back, all right? I'll cue you on each one as we go. We're gonna turn the palms back, so the thumbs are gonna turn down for the next one. Palms down. Tap the hands behind, and we're going to bring them up and overhead. Tap down, circle up. Tap behind, circle overhead. You shouldn't need a lot of weight. I gotta look and see. Then we're going back and open out. Back and open out. Open wide. Squeeze back and row, and then squeeze those lats. Don't put them down. You can put them down, but don't stop the movement unless you really need to pause to take a break. You pelvic tilt, so don't press the stomach out. Try and hold the stomach in. Keep the shoulders from going up to the ears. You should really be feeling this in the arms. Like I said, if you need to, go ahead and drop the cans or the weights, whatever you're using. Press them back. This is your warm-up to get ready for the arm moves. 20 seconds doesn't feel like a lot, does it? Don't shrug the shoulders. If you're shrugging the shoulders, your weight is too heavy, and you need to drop those weights and keep going. Tap behind, twist overhead. You'll still feel it. Tap behind, overhead. Oh. Gonna pull the elbows shoulder height into the chest, and then open out and squeeze. Pull in and open. We have one more round of these. If the pulsing becomes too much, you can just hold them out. Just hold them out here. You don't even have to pulse them, just hold them out. Hold them out, slight bend in the elbows. Hold them out, you don't even have to pulse. If you need to, take a break and shake them out. Otherwise, just hold them out there. Turn them. Again, if it's too much, that one's hard. Whew. I am dropping the weights for that one. I'll pick them up again. Engage the core. Feel that in your shoulders, all the way down your arms. Tap down, raise up. Okay, so now, whatever weight you thought you were going to grab for the upper body, drop it down to the next weight. Because it's gonna feel heavy since we did these arms. Oh. All right, so you have couple new moves. Couple variations on moves, but for the most part, they're pretty self-explanatory, and I will cue you as we go along. I have my high band attached to the door for one of the moves, because like I said, I'm out front when I do my exercises on the patio, so on the front porch, so I have to hook it to the front door. When I hit the timer, we're going to start with the jump rope. You get a 5-second break, and then we go right into the 40 seconds of arms. And you're going to want to have them close by. And then we go 5-second break, jump rope again, and then we have 50 seconds of that. When I hit the timer, we're going to start. Band or no band, it's up to you. Your legs should be pretty tired as it is. Grab your weights. Bicep curl, overhead press. Circle around. And upright row. Sorry about that. Bicep curl, circle around, upright row. Curl, upright row. Bicep curl. Normally I type them in before I start my workout, but I wanted to do some yoga. Put these down. Abs are next, remember, after you jump ropes. Crawl position, knee tuck, right and left, right, left, tap, tap, knee, knee, toe tap, knee, plank, pike, crawl position, knee tap, Ten-second break. Then we're going to do the jump rope again. Then I'm going to use the high band. Pull down with the band and press out. Now, if you don't have a band, you can do dumbbells and you can do tricep kickbacks. Jump rope. Then we're going to the abs, to the floor. If you want the band on around your calves, you're going to do a V up, open out. If you don't have a band, you would do the same thing. V up, open, close. Jump ropes are next. grab those weights, grab those cans. You're going to do circle overhead, lower to the chest, parallel, down, and open out. Overhead, drop, and open. Circle overhead. Squeeze those muscles. Circle overhead, lower down, and open out. Circle it up, shoulders, drop down, and open. Jump rope. Then we're going into the plank. Elbow plank, it's down, up, plank, elbow plank, down, up, tap, tap, down, down, up, tap, tap, down, down, up. Woo. 10-second break. Jump rope is next. And you're gonna grab those dumbbells or those cans. We're gonna do a bent over fly, straight arm out to the sides. Turn the palms up. Twist up, twist the palms up, keep them straight. Back is straight. Twist up. Jump rope. And then we're going to the abs. Remember, it's only 20 seconds. You're gonna push those elbows into the floor. The legs are going overhead. So, push the elbows into the floor like so. Lower down, right and left. Keep the legs straight. Don't let, if you wanna raise your head off the floor, but press the elbows in. That helps you press and hold the back into the floor. Only lower the legs to where you don't arch the back. If you don't want to keep your head up, you can lay it down. If you want to engage the upper abdominals with this, but actively press the elbows into the floor. Okay, 10-second break. Jump rope. Are you tightening that pelvic I said when you're jumping rope. Think about that. Grab your dumbbells. You're going to do a front raise. Palms go up. Open to the sides. Pull in. Lower to the thighs. Front raise. Open. Front raise. Open. Squeeze in. Drop down. Front raise. Open. Squeeze in. Drop down. Front raise. Fives feel like 10s. I'm sure 10s feel like 20. We're gonna jump rope and one more ab where you're gonna push those elbows into the floor. Elbows go to the floor, tabletop position. Keep your legs out. Press the elbows in so that you press your lower back into the floor. Engage the core. If you're feeling this in your thighs, that means your back is lifting. If you need to, place your hands underneath your butt and lower down so that you lift the butt and press the back into the floor. If you want, you can drop the head. You don't have to engage the upper body, but if you are doing it with me, we're going to go through this circuit one more time. Grab a drink, towel off. And then we have our bonus abs. So when you're ready, if you're doing the second round with me, we're going to go through it again. Again, if you don't have the jump rope, you can do the cans, mimicking the arms and jumping. You can do jumping jacks, you can do mountain climbers, whatever you want to do. Mountain climbers would be killer with this because we are doing upper body and abdominals. So to hold in a mountain climber, I'll do it with you. I'll get you started with the jump rope and then I'll take it into the mountain climbers with you and show you that you can get just as good of a workout. So remember, we're starting with the jumps. Biceps are first. Grab your weight. Okay. So it's a bicep curl, press up, circle around, and an upright row. Curl, overhead press, circle around, upright row. Curl, upright row. Curl, curl it up. Curl, upright row. Okay, back to cardio. If you don't have a jump rope and you want to do mountain climbers, it's only 20 seconds. Here's where it gets hard. Push through. We're going to that crawl position. You're doing knee tuck, pike, pike, knee tuck, pike, pike, knee tuck, knee tuck. Pike back. Pike. Crawl position, knee tuck. Second break. If you do it mountain climbers, you can vary it. If you don't have the jump rope, you can do oblique mountain climbers. Going into those arms. Straight down and squeeze out. So when the band goes up, it's a front raise. Squeeze. Triceps as you come back, kick them out. Back down into a plank. You can do mountain climbers, oblique mountain climbers, plank jacks. Engage the core. V-ups, open legs. If that's too much for you, if you're a beginner, you can go back to this position that I showed you. And the last two that we did, press those elbows into the floor and press pelvic tilt. Squeeze and release. Squeeze or V up, open out and down. Up, open, down. Doing this one always hurts my tailbone if I'm not sitting on something. So I'm gonna go to the floor and do these pelvic tilts with you guys. Press the elbows into the floor, squeeze, tighten. 10 seconds, and then you go into the jump rope. If you jump in and you don't have a rope, I'm trying to show you everything with each round, with each exercise, something different. You can even go and punch up and jog. Woo. Oh, I guess I need these. Okay, circle overhead, down to the chest, lower down, open out. Circle overhead, down, lower to the thighs, and open. Circle overhead, lower down, and open. Circle overhead, V in, open out. Overhead, and open. Circle overhead. Okay, if you want to, you can do jumping jacks. You can do seal jacks. You can do overhead. Oh, ab move, elbow plank. Down, up, toe tap. down, down, up, up. Opposite hand to opposite foot. You can alternate them. Right, left. Left, right. Left, right. Right, left. Left, right. Okay, back to that cardio move. If you want, you can stay down. Mountain climbers. Grab the cans, grab the dumbbells, whatever you have. Open out, squeeze. Open, squeeze back. Open, squeeze back. If you want to take that in, you can row in. Open, open. I like to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open it out. Squeeze them. Open out. Squeeze. Open out. Squeeze. Gonna go back down to the floor. You can do a mountain climber, oblique mountain climber, plank jack, jumping jack, jump rope. We're going elbows into the floor. Legs are up in the air. Lay down. Press the elbows into the floor. Raise the legs into the air. Lower down and down. Engage the core. Tighten those arms. Press that lower back into the floor. We're almost done with the circuit. One more round. One more group of exercises. You can do it. You're like, we're not even done with this one yet. You can jump rope, you can jump jack, you can mountain climber, whatever you want to do. Anything but excuses, right? You can jump jack with your jump rope. Last upper body. Front raise, open to the sides. Elbows down into the thighs. Front raise, open, in, and down. Front raise, open, in, and down. Up, open, and down. Up, in, and down. Up. One more time with cardio. You know what? I got the cans. Might as well just use them for my jump rope, right? Come on, do it with me. Or punch it up to the ceiling. Oh, we have left abs. You can do this. You can go out if you want. Arms down. If you want to hold those cans, hold those cans. Bring the legs to tabletop position, and you're going to tap down. Press those elbows into the floor and contract the back muscles. Keep them pressed into the floor. Toe tap down. Keep your legs out in tabletop position. If you don't want to keep your head up, you can lower it down, but don't disengage the back. You want to, and if you want to, you can just hold it up like this in a stationary position and engage those lower abdominals. Just tighten and squeeze. Press the elbows into the floor. Tighten the back. But you can add the taps. Ooh. Put the weights down. I'm soaked. We are going to go down to the floor. So, with those last two abdominal moves that we did in the circuit, where you press your arms, keep your arms bent, press your elbows into the floor. We're going to do that move, and we're going to do it with slow bicycle. So bring your legs up to tabletop position, to reverse tabletop, and you're going to do a slow ab out. Press, and you're pressing the foot out. See how you press it out? Press out and in, into a tabletop position. No further in. Press it out and squeeze. Now, if you don't need your elbows on the floor and you want to support your head, just make sure that you're keeping your lower back pressed into the floor. Then we're going to add that twist. You can reach an arm over, slow press out. Gonna reach the legs up to the ceiling. Hold the arms into the floor. Squeeze. Squeeze and tighten. Press the elbows into the floor and lift the glutes up. It's a small lift. You're tightening the pelvic floor. Tightening those, squeezing those lower abdominals. You're not swinging the feet back behind the head. You're engaging and pressing. You can hold the head off the floor if you want. Contract the rectus abdominis. Then you're going to take the legs out on an angle. Keep pressing into the floor. Flutter those feet. And you can flutter them this way if you want, or you can crisscross them. If you start to feel it in the hip flexors, you want to bring your legs higher up into the air. We have one more round of those. So, get into your position. Press the elbows into the side if you want to. If you need to keep that lower back in the floor. And you're gonna tabletop, slow bicycle. You can bring the hands to the head. You can bring the head to the floor, keeping the hands there. Engage the core. Press the elbows into the floor. Tabletop with the legs. You're pressing out like you're trying to shut the door with your foot. That's the only good analogy I have for this one. If you're feeling it in your hip flexors, it's because your back is weak, your abs are tight, and your back is doing more of it. Raise your legs up a little bit more if you have to. Keeping with the press out. Don't pull them into you. Press out and reach. Get the lower abdominals with the obliques. If you're pulling in, you're doing more momentum. So, I can't talk. It's like rubbing your head and patting your belly, right? No, rubbing your belly and patting your head, see? Raise the legs into the air to wherever you feel comfortable, and it's a squeeze. If your legs are, if the hip flexors are sore, tired, tight, and you're feeling it more there, lower them down to the floor and pelvic tilt. But press those elbows into the floor so that you can press the lower back in and engage the abdominals. And then you're gonna flutter kick. Wherever your legs feel comfortable, that you're not feeling it in the hip flexors and you're feeling it in the abdominals. So if you can lower it down and keep that lower back in the floor, but if you need to raise it up and continue pressing those elbows into the floor, tighten those abdominals. Whew. Drop the legs down. Open up those legs, feet together. Crunch. Crunch in and lower down. Squeeze. Cross that right leg over the left. Then we're going to take the left leg over the right. Left elbow to the right knee. Contract the right oblique. We're going to go through this one more time. If you want, you can press that right elbow into the floor. Think about contracting the abdominals and keeping the back pressed into the floor. Whew. We have one more round. Bring the feet out, feet together. Crunch up. You pelvic tilt as you crunch the upper body. Now, if it's too much for you to take those legs wide and the feet together, you can keep the feet on the floor. You can walk the feet out wherever you feel comfortable keeping that lower back in the floor. This one is nice because with the legs bent and the feet together, you naturally press the back into the floor. It keeps you from arching. The further out you walk your feet, the more you have a tendency to use the hip flexors and arch the back. Okay, you're gonna crunch in and then down. You'll hear that bubbling noise. That's a swimming pool filter. It's kicking, the pump is kicking on. Whew. Crunch. Right leg is going over the left when the beeper goes off. Left oblique. Contract. If you don't want to keep that left elbow on the floor and you want to crunch in and twist, or you can prop that elbow down, contract the arm muscles, pressing that lower back into the floor, or you can just keep that left arm on the floor. If you want to keep your feet on the floor and just crunch upper body over, you can even reach the hand over. You can press that arm into the floor, contract the right oblique. You can crunch them both. Lower everything down to the floor. All right, from here, let's walk the legs over to the right first. Cross that left leg over the right. Bring the upper body over to the right. Grab a hold of that left elbow with that right hand and let's stretch out that shoulder. Feel that pull through the waist. Oh my word, that feels good. Release it. Bring the upper body back. Uncross the left leg. Walk the left leg over to the right. Cross the right foot over. Bring the upper body over to the left. Grab a hold of that right elbow with that left arm. Stretch out that right side. You want to feel like somebody's taking their hand and pressing your right hip down onto the floor, opening up these hips. You're going to uncross the legs, release the hand from the right elbow, bring the arms out. Goddess pose, arms are at goalpost, 90-degree angles. Drop the legs out, feet together. Take the arms overhead. You're going to walk the feet out. You're going to roll to the right, and you're going to take that left arm, place it underneath your back. Palm is on the floor, and then you're going to take that right arm, and you're going to place it behind your head like you're trying to reach your fingers together. Stretch out the chest, the shoulders. Lift up, take that head and lift up on the head and pull the arm out. Pull over on that, pull the left side over to the right, the right ear to the shoulder. Stretch out that left shoulder and neck. Keep that left arm under the body. Nice stretch there. Release it. Roll over onto the right and take your left arm out. Now, you're going to roll to the left. Right arm goes under. Palm goes down on the floor. Take the left arm up behind the head like you're trying to reach your fingertips together, and you might be able to grasp them. This is butterfly pose. Nice stretch in the shoulders, chest, all across the armpit. Lift that head, take the arm out, grab hold of that the right ear, and pull the left ear to the left shoulder. Stretch out the shoulder on the right side. Keep that right shoulder on the floor. Release the arm. You're going to roll over onto the left and bring that right arm out. You're going to go over onto the stomach. In my book, you're going to bring the arms underneath the chest, or the elbows underneath the chest. Our hands are out in front in Sphinx pose, and you're going to pull your chest through. Feel that stretch in the abdominal, like somebody's holding your tailbone, and you're trying to pull your chest to your hands. Raise up onto the hands. Stretch out the abdominals. You don't want to go so far that you pinch the back. You want to pull that head out of the turtle shell. Feel that stretch in the abdominals all the way from the rib cage down to the pelvis. Lower back down. Arms come out on a 90-degree angle. Plant the left arm into the floor. Bend the legs. Roll over onto the left side. Now you want to engage the back. So you want to tighten that lat, the left side, and you want to press into that right hand and feel that stretch across the chest, the front of the chest, and into the shoulder. You're going to release it, bring the legs back around, bring the right arm out to goal post, engage that lat muscle on the right side, bend the legs, roll over to the right. Push the weight into the floor with the left hand, engage the lat muscle on the right side, so squeeze your back. Don't just press and push and overstretch that shoulder and chest on the right side. You've got to engage those muscles and really feel it tight, or really feel it stretch out the chest and the shoulder on that right side. Release it, roll the legs back over, bring the hands up, press back, wide-legged child's pose. Press the heels into the floor, or press the feet into the floor, press the glutes down into the heels. Feel that stretch in the back. Come on up onto the hands and knees. Walk the hands out. Drop down into puppy pose. Thread the needle in the puppy pose, so lift up onto the left arm, bring the right arm down. Keep the hips lifted. Stretch out the shoulder on the right side. Press into the left hand. Bring the right arm out. Bring the left arm under. Lower down. Feel that stretch in the shoulder on the left side. Press into that right hand. Bring the hands out. Come up onto the feet and press back into downward facing dog. Slowly walk the feet out. Right foot is down, and then left foot is down. Again, right foot is down, and then left foot is down. Take them both into the floor. Bend the knees and feel that stretch in the glutes. Press the chest back towards the thighs. Straighten out the legs. Pull forward into a plank. Pull the right leg in. Lower the left leg down. We're going to twist this pigeon. Bring the left arm under. Stay up on that quadricep of that left leg. Feel that stretch in the hip and the glutes on the right side. Walk the right hand in. Walk over to the left foot. Feel that stretch in the inner thigh of that right leg, and a nice stretch on the outer part of the hip and thigh. We're staying here. You're going to walk, the right leg staying here. You're going to walk back around. You're going to lift up, and you're going to bring that left leg under that right. Going into cow face pose. Cross those knees. You're going to lift the chest, and you're going to walk the hands out, and the chest goes onto the thighs. Back is flat. Don't let the sit bones lift off the floor. Stretch out the hip. You should feel it more in the right side, the leg that's on top. Walk the hands back in. Bring the left leg out so it's parallel. Bring the right leg out so that that foot is on the knee. You're going to take that hand, the left hand, press down on the knee just gently and twist around to the right. Feel that stretch in the hip. Walk the right hand back in, and you're going to keep the elbow on the right knee and twist around and really open up that hip on the right side. Walk back around. You're going to bring that right leg back, and the left leg is going to come out. You're going to go into a runner stretch. Lower back if you can. Feel that stretch in the quadricep on that right leg. Going to roll up, and you're going to bend the left leg. Take the right leg back. and we're in pigeon pose on the left side. Sorry about that. It completely went blank. We're going to thread the needle. So bring that left arm, or the right arm, underneath the left. Release those muscles. Just feel your body sink into the ground. Don't fight it. Just sink in. Just you're rolling onto the right side to keep from rolling onto your left. You want to feel that stretch through the left hip and the glute. If you roll the opposite way, you're going to roll over onto this hip and you won't feel that stretch. Walk the hands in and walk them over so that you can put the chest and the stomach over in between the bent leg of the left leg. You're looking at the left toe. Feel that stretch in the hip. You're going to keep that left leg where it is, just like we did with the right leg. Remember, just relax those muscles. So walk back in, come up onto that knee, pull that right leg in, and you're going to sit in cow face pose. If you can, you're going to come forward, but you want to keep that butt on the floor, and you will feel this in the top hip. So the leg that's on top, it's my left leg. You'll feel it in the left hip the most. And if you can, keep your chest lifted. Don't tuck under. You want to fall forward and feel that stretch. You also feel it in the hip flexor on that bottom leg. And you're going to walk the hands in, and you're going to bring the leg to 90 degrees. Then you're going to take that left leg and cross it over. Now, you're going to twist to the left side. Left arm goes out. Open that arm and that shoulder. Press down gently on that left leg and feel that stretch. We're going to turn to the right, and you're going to open to the right side, and you can either press down with the elbow and twist it, or you can press with the arm. Just don't push hard, don't forcefully push on that. The longer you sit here, the more your hips are going to release and the more flexible and loose they'll become. So take your time. For the sake of the video, I'm not staying in it long, but in the evening I do these stretches and I just hold them, for a couple of minutes as I'm sitting there, and I let those muscles relax and release. Now from here, you're going to bend that left leg back and kick that right leg out. You're going to lower down, stretch out the quadricep on that left leg. You can rub that muscle up the hip flexor, all the way down into the quads. You're going to come back up. You're going to roll onto the hands and knees. You're going to press that right leg back. Press into the right leg, stretch out the calf. From here, bend the right leg, grab a hold with the left arm, open it up, feel that stretch in the quad, hip flexor, shoulder, chest. And release it. Bring that right leg back out, press into that right foot one more time. And bring that right leg in. Left leg goes out, stretch it out. Press back into that left foot, stretching that calf. Engage the core. Don't look under and round the back. You want a neutral spine. Bring the leg up, bend the leg, grab a hold with the right arm, push the toes out, and stretch out the shoulder and the chest as you pull in with the hand on the foot and stretch out the quad and the hip flexor. Release it, bring the foot down, stretch back, press back into a plank, press up into your downward facing dog. Walk the feet out. Press the heels to the floor, And press the chest in towards the thighs. Bend the legs, walk the hands back. Knees are bent. Grab a hold of the hands, the elbows. Gently rock side to side, knees are bent. We're going to gradually lift up to a straighter leg. Slight bend in those knees. Release the hands, drop the hands to the floor. Flat back, deep breath, inhale. Exhale, fall forward. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, fall forward. Walk out into a downward facing dog. Pull forward into a plank. Pull forward, drop down. Chaturanga up. Upward facing dog. Press back into your down dog. Bend the feet, bend the knees. Hop the feet forward. Malasana squat. Press out on those knees. Stretch out those hips. If you want to, you can rock it side to side. I could stay here. This one feels so good. So good. Opening up those hips. You can always take your feet a little bit wider, depending on how flexible you are, how much your hips can open. Drop the hands down to the floor. Come up, walk the feet in, tuck the head. And you're gonna flat back. Inhale. Exhale, drop the head down, roll the back up one vertebrae at a time, deep breath. Arms overhead, prayer hands, pull the arms down to the chest, exhale. That was your workout for the day. Anything but excuses. Home workout number 10. If you liked the video, please remember, thumbs up it. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel and share it with some friends. I'll see you soon. Have a great day.